Hello everyone! Welcome back to the channel, and for this video, ang pag-uusapan naman natin ay yung quadratic equations. Well, we are in the introduction of quadratic equations, the basic information na meron dito sa type of equation or type of polynomial na meron tayo. Okay, so kumbaga this is, well, from the term itself, introduction, panimula, no? Kumbaga mga basic info na dapat nating malaman before we actually proceed with solving quadratic equations. Now, ano-ano nga ba itong mga to? Tara, panoorin ang video na ito. So, ayan, we define quadratic equation as an algebraic equation in the second degree of x. So, meaning yung ating exponent o yung ating variable rather ay may exponent of 2. Yun yung parang definition natin pag sinabi nating second degree. Okay, so yung syempre may x tayo makikita sa ating equation, that is the variable, and the exponent of that should be in 2. And it can be written in the standard form ax squared plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. Wherein yung value, yung a and b natin ay yung tinatawag nating coefficients, and then yung c is the constant, na kung saan, take note, itong si a, si b at si c, napapalitan ito ng numbers. And also, take note that the a must not be equal to 0. Like kung mapapansin natin sa form nitong ax squared, si a is being multiplied to x squared. Once na naging 0 itong si a, knowing that every variable or even a number being multiplied to 0 will be equal to 0 as a whole, so mawawala na tayo ng x squared. Kasi itong si x squared na imumultiply kay 0, magiging 0 na rin siya. And di ba nga ito yung pinaka-definition natin ng ating equation, ng ating quadratic. Dapat meron tayong x squared. Hindi pwedeng x lang. Siyempre, ang matitira na lang ay bx plus c. Magiging linear equation na iyan. So, hindi pwede na walang x squared. Pwedeng mawala si bx, pwedeng mawala si c, pero never ever na mawawala yung ax squared. Now, may mga cases ng ating equation ay hindi pa naka-totally standard form. Okay, hindi pa siya totally simplified. Pero quadratic equation pa rin yan. May mga times na kailangan muna nating ayusin yung ating equation into its standard form, and there will be times that we have to identify the values of a, b, c. Kasi yung mga values na ito later on ay magagamit natin sa pagsosolve ng mga quadratic equations na yan. Now we have here on the right side, write the quadratic equation in standard form and identify the values of a, b, and c. So, dapat ganito yung itsura ng ating equation. Lahat ay nasa left side. Pwede naman sa right side, pero mas convenient na nasa left side. Okay, mas ideal na nasa left side yung ating values ng ax squared, at yung bx, lahat ng terms na meron sa ating quadratic equation. Okay, so x squared is equal to 5x minus 6. Now, kung titingnan natin dito, etong si 5x at saka si negative 6 ay nasa right side. Dapat nasa left side iyan. Lahat ay nasa left side kasama ni x squared. Now, with that, dahil nasa right side sila, itatranspose natin si 5x at si negative 6 to the other side. And remember ha, pag nagtatranspose tayo ng mga terms from one side to another, magbabago ang ating sign. Ngayon dito sa right side, dahil 5x ay positive, pag nilipat magiging negative, di ba? At si negative 6 pag nilipat magiging positive. And take note, naka-order. Mauuna si x squared, tapos si x o yung bx rather, at saka yung ating c. So after transposition, we will have x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. So yan na ang ating standard form. Laging mauuna yung x squared, tapos sumunod yung may x na lang, and then yung ating constant, which is in this case 6. And from this, we can now identify yung ating values ng a, b, c. Okay, take note, yung value ng a ay yung number na katabi ni x squared. And in this case ng quadratic equation, pag hindi nakasulat yung number nakatabi ni either ni x squared and sometimes kay x, automatically that is 1. So dahil walang nakasulat na number beside x squared, we will have a equal to 1. And then, sumunod naman, dahil given naman ito, negative 5, yan yung ating value ng b. So, yung value ng b natin ngayon ay negative 5. And then, itong si 6, yung ating value ng c. So, complete na yung mga coefficients and even yung constant natin. A being equal to 1, B equal to negative 5, and C equal to 6. Okay, so ayan, gayahin nyo lang yung form na nandito sa left side. That is the standard form. Again, A is yung number beside ni x squared, B yung kay tabi ng x, and then si C yung walang kasamang x or even x squared. Next, we have 5x squared plus 3x plus 1 minus x plus 7 equals 0. Kung mapapansin natin yung mga terms o yung mga variables, yung mga values or constants natin, nasa left side na. Yun nga lang, kailangan pa natin siyang ayusin kasi hindi pa ito totally naka-standard form. Kasi may mga terms tayo na pwede nating i-add or i-subtract. In this case, kumbaga yung mga like terms, di ba? So, si 3x at saka si negative x, isa-subtract natin yan. And then si positive 1, si positive 7, i-add natin. Yung kay 5x squared, wala naman na tayong gagawin dyan dahil wala naman siyang ka-like term. Pero if ever na may ganoon din siyang ka-like term na pwedeng i-add or i-subtract, gawin ninyo. So, in this case, we will have 5x squared. And then si 3x at saka si x i-subtract, magiging positive 2x. And then si positive 1, si positive 7, i-add, magiging 8 equals 0. So this is now our standard form. The simplified, kumbaga, na quadratic equation expressed in standard form. 5x squared plus 2x plus 8 equals 0. And from this, we can now identify the values of a, b, c as instructed in our instruction or direction sa taas. So again, yung value na a is yung katabi ni x squared. Yung value na b is yung katabi ni x. And yung value ng c is yung constant. So a is equal to 5, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 8. So, ayan na yung mga values ng ABC natin. Now, may mga cases naman na pwedeng wala si, balikan natin last example, pwedeng wala itong mismong 2x o kaya si 8. Pag ganyan ang case, 0 ang values natin. Okay? Again, 0 kapag wala yung constant or yung middle term. Pero kung halimbawa present si x, tapos wala lang tayo nakasulat na number katabi niya, in this case 2, halimbawa wala lang itong 2, x lang ang present, yan yung 1. Parang yung first example natin kanina, wala nakasulat na number katabi ni x squared, 1 agad yan. Pero kung dito sa baba, yung 2x, kung mismong si x din ay wala, 0 na yan. Yung value ng b natin ay 0. Yung a natin, hindi pwedeng maging 0. Take note yan. Kasi hindi na siya magiging quadratic equation. Now, on the next slide naman, aside from having the values of a, b, c, we can also classify these terms. So, yung ax squared natin, yan yung quadratic term. Yung bx, that is the linear term. And yung c is the constant term. So, kaya siya tinawag na quadratic term, si ax squared, kasi siya yung may degree of 2. And yan yung palatandaan nga natin na ang isang equation ay nasa quadratic. Si bx naman, linear term, and then si c, of course, the constant. Kasi wala siyang x or wala siyang x squared. Now, on the right side, ganun pa rin, i-express natin into standard form. But this time, instead of identifying the values of a, b, c, identify natin yung quadratic, yung linear, at saka yung constant terms. Halos parehas lang siya from the first one. Yun nga lang, dadagdagan natin nung may x squared o kaya nung may x. Na kung saan pwede later, i-segue natin o idagdag natin, identify yung values ng ABC. Now, we have here, 3 is equal to x squared. Take note, dapat lahat ay nasa left side. So, itong si x squared ngayon ay ililipat o itatranspose sa kabilang side. And dahil positive ito, once nilipat natin, magiging negative siya. So, we will only have negative x squared plus 3 equals 0. Do not forget na i-equal to 0 yung ating equation para maging complete. Now, with this equation, we can now identify the terms. So, quadratic term, and that is negative x squared. Kasama yung negative sign. Si linear term natin, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, kapag wala mismo yung x, yung ating linear term, and not only the linear term, no, but also yung magiging value ng b natin ay 0. Okay, tapos yung constant term natin, ito ay magiging positive 3. So, i-segue natin the value ng a, tsaka yung b, at tsaka yung c natin. So, yung value ng a ay, dahil negative x squared, wala nakasulat na number katabi ni x squared, pero dahil may negative, no, sa katabi ni x squared, ito ngayon ay magiging negative 1. Yung b natin, 0 kasi wala talaga, tapos yung c as is 3 yan. And finally, we have negative 2x squared minus 7x, which is equal to x minus 3. So, ang gagawin natin, si x at saka si negative 3, parehas natin niyang ililipat on the other side. Take note to change the sign. So, yung positive magiging negative and yung negative magiging positive. Now, we will have negative 2x squared minus 7x plus x minus 3 equals 0. However, upon transposition, meron pa tayong i-combine like terms and we have negative 7x at saka si x. In which finally, we will have negative 2x squared minus 6x minus 3 which is equal to 0. And then, pwede na natin identify yung quadratic, yung linear, at saka yung constant terms. Yung quadratic term natin, ito yung buo, negative 2x squared. For the linear term, we have negative 6x. Do not forget to consider the negative or the sign. And then, yung constant term natin ay negative 3. Similarly, yung a natin magiging negative 2, yung b natin is negative 6, and yung c is negative 3. These are now the quadratic equations that was transformed or simplified into its standard form, and then we later identified the values of a, b, c, and then the quadratic, the linear, and the constant terms. So ayan, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel para magi-updated pa tayo sa mga postings natin in all videos about science and math. Hopefully you learned something from this video. See you next time. Bye-bye!